Yo, I think it's working. I can probably turn this up a little bit. Keep some background music going while we wait for the audience music, at least. Yeah, I think we're square. I haven't used the capture card for consoles for streaming in a hot minute. So we'll see if the audio works. I had to wait my Switch just like not turn on at all today. Just nuts. It's happened to me a few times before, but it's never taken that long for it to do it. And what I thought was also interesting is that because the Switch wouldn't turn on the power button, or like the power indicator light on the dock also wouldn't light up. So I couldn't tell if my dock was broken or if the Switch was busted or what was actually going on. But we got there. It's on. The Joy-Cons are charging. I am actually going to reboot my capture card real quick. I just remembered that I want to do that. And then we can start playing some Star Wars Hunters. Replug. I'll probably start the recording momentarily. Oh, I want to source record my capture card as well, actually. Let's go properties. Nope, not properties. We want filters. We want to add the effects filter source record. We call it source record. You're all getting a little inside baseball right now into how this works. There's like a... So when I record, obviously I record my OBS window, but it records all this nonsense. It's on the window too, right? Which is like not really what I want for when I need the footage for the actual videos. So I have like a whole separate process for recording just the gameplay. When we're doing this. What track do I want? I think it's track 5. I have to reset it up every time, like add a filter. I could probably just make a preset if I was smarter, but I'm not, so I don't. Audience 5. Yeah, audience mix is what we want. 5 was right. I'm a genius. Interesting that the Elgato feed did not come back. However, it's a little funny, isn't it? It's a little neat. I think if I'm gonna click this, it's gonna... No, that might actually break it. Let's go screen link real quick. And then swap to game capture. Nice. Nailed it! Okay, I can see it capturing the audio on the audience mix, so that's good. What are my Joy-Cons actually looking like power-wise? Does anybody remember how to check that? This guy here, right? Controllers. They're okay. Okay, I think we can play. I'm gonna drag this window over here. Let's turn down the background music. Let's swap our input to HD. I just swapped it to my work computer input. You all won't be able to see that. It's not relevant to you, but it is funny that I instinctively did that. I need my monitor figured out. There we go. Oh yeah. Any audio starts to sound weird, chat, just let me know. Also, I've got, I think I have, if I test it, test. Yeah, nice. My stream, my little stream chat overlay now shows YouTube chat too. So I can, we'll see all the chat for once. We got it working last night. Video James, what's up, Shane? Good to see you on this Sunday, God's Day. Important announcement. Please follow the link for an important update on Star Wars Hunters. This is, of course, the update saying game dead. No more game. I think as of October. Right? Yeah, last content update is April 15th. The game will remain playable until October 1st, 2025. Final content update will be released for free, and in-game purchases will be disabled across all platforms. New support hunter, Tuya, will join the battle as part of the final update. Tuya will be available to all players immediately with no cost. We'll continue to run a final ranked leaderboard mode for players to compete and run all battlefields and game modes in rotation. There's a funny reality where I make it my goal to be the #1 Star Wars Hunters player when the servers go offline. I don't think I have the mental fortitude to dedicate that much time to Star Wars Hunters. But God, it'd be pretty funny, I think, right? So rarely do you get the opportunity to do that. It is a shame. There will be reasons that become evident as we play this game as to why. The main event, the biggest, baddest, and most brutal competition in the arena. Yeah. Little stories. All of these, I believe, are in fact canon too. I think those, like, this arena competition is canon. Hot balls back. We're laughing. Okay. This is Star Wars Hunters. When you look at Star Wars Hunters, you will notice it immediately looks an awful lot like a mobile game, because it is. It's a mobile game and a Switch game. But it has sort of the classic mobile game main page syndrome going on, right? Like, one of the most overwhelming screens you could possibly ever look at. Right off the hop. This also isn't my first time playing this game. I've actually played I would say an okay amount of Star Wars Hunters. This game came out while I was on a cruise. So I'm just looking for what's free there. My daily credit amount that refreshes daily for 50 credits. This came out while I was on a cruise last year, and I paid for the premium Wi-Fi on the cruise to be able to play some of it there. And it was pretty fun, to be honest. I had a lot of fun playing it. I think it's not at all a bad game. I think particularly on mobile, it plays quite well for a mobile shooter. The auto aim's a little strong, maybe. But it is sad to see it go. I imagine it's... Pardon me, chat. I had quite a weekend. I'm very tired. It's just so expensive to support games nowadays, right? That kind of what you have to be able to accomplish is astronomical a lot of the time. But let's go through the kind of the basics of the game before we start diving into some gameplay. So this is a hero shooter. There are several hunters. I don't know who Glicken is. Never played as Glicken. I've played a lot of Aaron Tall. They all have pretty distinct niches, I would say. I only have 7 of 17 hunters unlocked, so some of this will be unlocking hunters as we go. I'm in the middle of unlocking Jedi, the robot. I guess let's just dive in, right? That's probably the best way to do this. What is hard? I don't know what this is. Grandstand, easy, medium, hard? Dynamic control, grandstand, Hoth frontline. I don't know what this mode is. This is new to me. I don't think I think I've basically only ever played a ranked in this game, other than right when the game came out and there was no ranked. Which is consistent with my behavior in most games. I don't really know why. I can't place or tell you why, but most of the time, I only want to play ranked modes. It's not letting me pick a guy. Unavailable, it says. I wasn't able to pick a dude. That's interesting, right? I don't know that I've ever played this guy before. So this is Star Wars Hunters. It's a pretty standard mobile shooter. I think I have a shield I'm supposed to use as this guy, to be honest. I should have looked at how I deploy it. I think it's ZL, okay. You do have an ultimate ability. Oh, that's like a melee, okay. Reload, get some health. They're really looking at me. What is my team doing? I feel like I'm just slamming bullets into these guys and it's not doing anything. I probably should have like read what the game mode was. Get some ultimate charge. I've called in my ultimate ability, which is just more dudes. I overheated my gun. I feel like we can't get a kill. Can we cap this point that's going to unlock right here, maybe? Try and get some points just by virtue of being here already. I think this character sucks. I feel like I'm doing no damage, and I don't really understand why. That makes sense. We got absolutely smacked around. We're gonna play a normal game first. I wonder if that's like a thing where it, in this mode you can't pick your guy, because it said unavailable for just forever. There, trying to pick a dude, but it looked like my other teammates were picking people. So yeah, I did absolutely nothing. We got just ran over. Let's try this again. Okay. Play. Information. Those are just, it just shows the game modes that are in the mix, I guess. Weird. Okay, let's just play a normal game to start. Let's get our sea legs under us. Let's get warmed up. A game where I can pick the guy that I want to be. There's only one guy I really know how to play in this game, and it's Aaron Tall. Because he's the Mandalorian. I obviously wanted to be the Mandalorian. There we go. It worked fine this time. We're in. We're in. We get to be Aaron Tall. We're laughing. I'm getting messaged on Discord. Okay. So this guy's got a few different moves that are important. One is a big leap move. One is a flamethrower. And he's got some dashes that he can kind of do with his little jetpack. One thing that this game made me realize, and unfortunately I don't want to like go through the trouble of pairing my Xbox controller again, but for a while when I was playing this game, I actually just played it with my Xbox controller, because the thumbsticks on the Switch Joy-Cons are not good for like aiming. They're very loose, particularly mine. So it makes it really hard to like aim effectively in a lot of games. I'm gonna die. I have 8 health. I don't know where there are health packs in this map either. Oh no. Whew. Whew. Just never really had the health. But we got a bunch of alt charge out of that, so that's okay. But yeah, I might actually end up going to get my Xbox controller just to try and aim a little bit. The dead zone on them just feels a little off. That's one where, in the mobile version, you don't really have that problem. Over there to the health pack. I also think this game kind of looks better on mobile than it does on Switch, funnily enough. That could just be like a screen, like pixel density thing, to be honest. We almost have ult. Oh, this is like toxic gas. We gotta get out of there. This game's sort of like any hero shooter where like it's oh, nope. It's really helpful if you know what all of the people you're playing against do. And if you don't, you're in trouble. Wow. The aiming is squirrely. I wonder if I can change the sensitivity, actually. I wonder if that would just be helpful with the Joy-Cons. I can use my ult. I'm just kind of like waiting for a good setup here. Ooh, this is not the good setup.
It's not perfect.
Ooh, yep. I do like a big fly in the air flamethrower move when I ult. Oh, that's her ult. That's Amara Vex's ult. She's like a sniper character. Also, a lot of the characters in this game were kind of created for hunters. Amara Vex, one of the only hunters that was previously a character. Good. Got that one. Low battery on the controller already, hey? Maybe I do need to go get the Xbox controller. Just so that I can do this without my Joy-Cons dying. We won. I think we were the Gundarks. I'm at least like 45% sure we were the Gundarks. We were. I love that. See? Easy win. That's all it takes. Tune crosshair sensitivity in settings. Do you think the game is telling me that because it knows how bad my accuracy was and is like, buddy, you gotta dial that in a little bit? Wow, look at all the challenges. Sort of another classic sign of a mobile game, right? Oh, I think I hit continue instead of claim. Oops. We have to claim our challenges. We get 5,000 point. I love to get point. Look at all the stuff we can claim. We can claim a hunter thing for a hunter we don't have. Look at this little freak. I gotta know more about him. I gotta know what race he is. We are back. We're back at it. To play good old Star Wars Hunters. Instant fame added. We will not apply instant fame right now. Is this where I can claim all my challenges that I had? Or at least one of them, I guess? Perfect. We ranked up the tier again. Classic mobile game gameplay. Okay, let's go see if we can just dial the sensitivity down a little bit. This is interesting. So on mobile, I wonder if this turns on the auto fire feature. On mobile, when you're aiming, you just start shooting right away once your crosshair's on somebody. I wonder if that's what this does. So you don't have to pull the trigger, you just like automatically fires. I'm gonna turn this on for a game. And we're gonna see what it does. The gyro aiming, I think, is maybe really funny. Should I turn on gyro aiming instead of the thumbstick? Do we think I'd be better or worse? Gotta be worse, right? I'm gonna turn both of these on. We're gonna see how this goes. We'll see what happens. For a game. Worst case scenario, we just turn it off. This game is on mobile and Nintendo Switch. So it's on iOS, Android, Nintendo Switch. It's called Star Wars Hunters. It is an Overwatch like hero shooter. And it was just recently announced that it will be dead as of October 1st, 2025. We will not be able to play it anymore. It launched formally May of last year. So it'll be May, June, July, August, September. Literally dies in October. So it'll be like a year and a half old. Well, I mean, you say no point in playing it then, right? But the point to play games is just to have fun. So as long as you're not getting actively invested in, as long as you don't spend money on the game, right? Like, no harm in playing it and trying it out. I'll do another ranked to warm up here. It's not a bad game. Important question, was this cut pre or was this out pre or post Rivals? It was out pre-Rivals by a year. Rivals was already on the map though at the point that this released. This game also had an insane development cycle, which I don't think a lot of people know about, but it was in development for so long. And the reason that it was a mobile game, right, and couldn't come out for other platforms and stuff like that, is that at the time that this game started its development, EA had exclusive console rights to Star Wars games. And this is made by Zynga, who, you know, Activision, now Microsoft. So in order for them to make this game, it had to be a mobile game. It couldn't come out on other consoles. Oh my god, the gyro aiming is bad. It doesn't even work like how the rolling is inverted. Oh my god, hold on. We gotta, I think we need this to be roll. And I think we need, that might be it. Okay. Team, I gotta tell you, I don't know how long we're gonna last with this, because I don't know how you reset the aim cycle on it. I have to like, yeah, this is not gonna work. This is one of the worst things I've ever seen. I think we're gonna turn that bad boy off. Maybe can I? Okay, I can still kind of use the thumbstick. I can just use this for precise aiming. Okay, we'll keep it on. That guy's dead. This is a control match. Yeah, auto shoot. This is the auto fire ability. So I don't even have to hold down the trigger to fire my gun. Which is how it works on mobile. Oh, I should have ulted. Oh, we got a huge problem. Okay. I have weirdly a lot of health. We did it. We have 8 health. We got a triple kill. A Gundam hero shooter. I think there is a Gundam hero shooter, right? Or yeah, it died immediately. I vaguely remember that. There are a lot of games with weird dev cycles, but by 2KO, do you mean 2XKO, like the Riot game? That Riot games, something of my specialty, chat. Riot games just always take a long time to come out because they do their R&D differently than other companies do. They won't. That person's like AFK. They'll like do the whole R&D cycle to build a game at Riot, and then they will decide that the game is in a state where they want it to come out like that, and then they will functionally rebuild the game from the ground up instead of just building on the prototyping stuff that they did quite a lot of the time, which results in like really polished games, right? You end up in a scenario where by the time you're ready to build the game, you know exactly what you want it to be, so you can build stuff with that in mind. But it also means it takes fucking forever. You functionally double your dev time on a lot of stuff. We're going sicko mode. That was a fast win, team. I think we're warmed up. That first game was really bad, but I think we're warmed up. I'm back in the saddle. I know how Arental plays. He's the only guy I know how to play. So as soon as I have to go try and play another character, we're gonna get smoked. But I'm at least ready for the Arental gameplay. Minecraft game they've been developing has been radio silent for like 5 years. I think stuff just takes a long time to develop now too. This is an unfortunate one where like this game's not bad, but it just timing is bad. The platforms were really tough. It had a PC beta that it was supposed to enter for a PC client for this game in February, and that probably would have been really cool if it had happened way before Marvel Rivals came out. But you got to imagine you're this game, right? You're Zynga. You're playing this game, or you're making this game. It's on mobile, whatever. It's like doing probably not good, but like at best okay, let's say. You're like, okay, but if we put it out on PC, I think we can really get a lot of people going on it. And then Marvel Rivals comes out and is really good. And you're like, ah, shit. That's not good for us. So I don't think Rivals was by any measure the thing that kind of put the nail in the coffin for this game, but it certainly didn't help. I don't know what this mode is again. We're gonna try it again, chat. That one they specifically decided to make a new engine for in 4 years. See if our game actually works with this new engine. Yeah, that's the Minecraft one, right? That's tough. I gotta get a... Hold on, I gotta get one of these Zevia soda pops. What flavor are we feeling, chat? Crisp, normal style cola. Overwatch 2 becoming Overwatch again? Yeah, exactly, right? I still think that if you were gonna chase, everybody likes to chase the zeitgeist, right? In terms of okay, yeah, again, I can't pick. Is it just this mode that this happens in? Why does it show my teammates being able to pick in this mode, but I can't pick?
Who wants a shot?
I'm not... I really don't want to drink the pomegranate blueberry. Wow, that was tough. I really just don't want to. Cancel ability. Is there like an aim down sights option with this character? I've never played her before.
After today's match, why not shout out some tauntaun tartan if you're in defense?
I'm running. I'm sprinting away.
Find me again. That was
This feels like a character you would have to be able to aim down sights on, right? She's usually... It's literally a sniper rifle. Like, what are we...
It's not personal.
But maybe not. Talking shit. I feel like I'm being very positive about Star Wars Hunters.
The Force favors
I think this game
always.
is some silly fun.
Time for some
That's what I would describe it as. Unfortunately, I suspect the budget was not a silly fun budget. I suspect it had a budget that was larger than that, and so we encounter some problems.
healing touch.
Am I a healer? She did say I got the healing touch. Do you think it's possible I should read what my character does? Dart gun. I am a healer.
Can't hide.
We've learned a lot, chat.
May the centrifugal force be with you.
I might be the problem. Yeah, you do wonder, like,
Just in the nick of time.
how they feel about that. Are you kidding me? Get out of here.
The light side is unbeatable today.
I guess that explains why it's showing me when my teammates are injured. It's because I can heal them. That's a hole.
Restocked and ready for payback.
The decision to play this game was mostly because I feel like, well, A, gotta play it before it is broken, right? Before you can't play it anymore. B, if somebody sees it and wants the opportunity to play it, I'd rather they see it sooner rather than later, right? Like, Unite. I'm not sure I know what Unite is. Were you one of the people that voted for this game? Oh, Pokemon Unite. Yeah. That game's fun, though. That's a good game. To be fair. They did we didn't play it for long, but they did a really good job with Pokemon Unite. A MOBA is in many respects the best place for Pokemon. Not the best, but you know, one of the really good ones. Let's play Hutball. I think Hutball is just oddball from Halo. I think. Can't confirm or deny. Here's what I'll tell you, chat. Outside of Star Wars games, not even outside of Star Wars games, related to Star Wars games, saw some leaked screenshots of a 2023 build of that Bit Reactor XCOM game today. The one that we hear more about at Celebration in a few weeks. God, pretty excited about that one. I reinstalled XCOM on my PS5 to start playing XCOM 2, because I never played 2, I only played 1. I feel like a burn on my finger or something. Might just be glue. But the XCOM leaked screenshots were a bunch of Mandalorians, and I don't know if that's the whole focus of the game, but it looked sharp. The prospect of that game has me quite excited. I think that could be a very, very good one. In a genre that I quite like too. I think a lot of those tactical shooters are really, really fun. Okay, so we're just sort of letting them take the oddball, which is not my favorite strategy. Got him before he got the health pack. Got him. Are we the Gundarks? Somebody tell me, are we the Gundarks? Gotcha. I'm being shot by a little Admiral Akbar. We got him. Oh, I was like, why didn't I heal? It's because that wasn't a healer. Is there a more iconic fumble than 343 in Halo? Listen. They've made some bad games, but like Infinite is fun. Infinite's a good game. The cosmetic customization stuff they completely missed on in Infinite. Like, I think it's wild to me that they are trying. I mean, I get why. You're trying to iterate to make money in 2025, right? But like the cosmetic customization system in Halo 3 was functionally perfect, and attempts to iterate on it have just like missed on every level. At some point you just gotta go back to your basics and just, you know, you've got to sell armor pieces, just sell armor pieces, whatever you gotta do. But oh, he got me out of the air. That's another Aaron Tall. Yeah, the no updates is tough. Recon was goated. The whole, like, recon craze for Halo 3 and stuff is just, it would be so difficult to... Did you run inside a force field, you little coward? God, he's almost dead. Just shoot him. The whole recon hunt in Halo 3 was just so good. And then you get the Vidmasters going and stuff like that. It was sort of a different era of gaming, right? You get really good games with the amount of investment that video games have gotten over time, but that's also the unfortunate part, right? Is as the investment grows, the return on investment also has to grow because we live in capitalism. And those are the kinds of sacrifices you make. Did she suck me in with a force move and then get ripped? I think that is what happened. I don't want to get stunned anymore. Oh, I think I'm walking over a stunned field. Yeah, I might have to swap to an actual controller for a bit here. Why was I not hitting her? Oh, she was in lightsaber deflect mode. Stupid Jedi. We hate Jedi. I should have probably be trying to protect the guy with the oddball. Instead, I've just been, like, killing people. Sort of the nightmare teammate in many respects. Got her. Seems like a really small map. Ooh, I got killed in my ult. E.T. What was the E.T. fumble? That one I don't know about. I don't think I know anything about E.T. other than the original E.T. movie. I don't know the answer to that question because I would never ever dream of picking up the oddball. We lost, which sucks because I feel like I was ripping people apart that game. Maybe I should focus on the objective. Okay. Yes, the Atari ET games. The famously buried. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. I now understand what you're saying. Yeah, that's a tough one. We're claiming all of our mobile game rewards. We Hunter leveled up to 20. Don't know what that means. It means we got this rare Aaron Angry sticker. And 300 of something called chips. And we reached tier 11, which I think we were tier 3, right? When we were claiming stuff 5 minutes ago. Sort of an interesting tier acquisition rate. That's fine. Just continue to claim. Okay, that's where we got to. There's some there's a lot of premium stuff in this battle pass, but you just can't, you know? You can't spend money on this game anymore. That's sort of the ironic part about having to announce, and I mean, it's why the April 15th update's going to be free in this game, right? But when your game's not doing well, you got to pull the plug. You know, as soon as you pull the plug, you have cratered the game's ability to make any more money for you, right? Because, who's going to buy the battle pass for a dead game? Nobody. I got stuff to claim in here. There's too much shit on the screen, chat. they keep throwing stuff at me. Armored rifle. So something some people in chat know is that I'm a prop making enthusiast. And something I'll say about this game, a lot of good blasters in this game. A lot of good prop potential. In Hunters. They got some good blasters and stuff. Halo Zombies has never been recreated well, which is tragic. Yeah, totally agree. Totally agree. There's no game has really effectively done the Halo take on zombies again. I still sometimes play Infinite just to play zombies, actually. Weirdly enough, topical, I think the closest that the Halo Zombies experience has been recreated is the Ewok mode in the EA Battlefront 2, which you could still play. It's free. I think technically it's free with Game Pass, because Game Pass has a version of EA Play baked into it. But your Ewoks versus Stormtroopers, and when you get eaten by an Ewok, you turn into an Ewok. That mode is very good. It's in the dark on Endor. Very fun to play. We'll be playing some of that when I get to Battlefront 2, the EA version. But yeah, Infinite does have Halo Zombies. I remember what I was going to say ages ago now. I can't remember whose comment. I think it's when we were talking about hero shooters. But one thing that you're always chasing the zeitgeist sometimes, right? This is a zeitgeist chasing game for the hero shooter genre that just took too long to come out, that kind of deal. The one that always surprised me that they didn't try and chase down from a Star Wars point of view was Battle Royales. I think you have a picture-perfect setup for the Battle Royale genre in the form of Star Wars. You just drop, you say it's a training simulation or something, and you've just got, everybody drops as a clone or something like that. or everybody drops as a Mandalorian. You pick, whatever. But like, perfect, picture perfect setup. Was also surprised Halo never did one, while we're on the subject of Halo. Yeah, drop as an Ewok, right? Not, why not, right? Now we're talking. You got to pick up sticks and stones. You got to build little traps in your battle royale. Should we try a different character that's not Aaron Tall? That kind of scares me a little bit, but we do it in ranked, where it's safe. We're not playing that mode anymore that was called frickin' hard mode or whatever. That bad boy's out. Where it doesn't let me pick my character. Let's see if I can pick a character that I know how to play that isn't Aaron Tall. Or that I at least vaguely know how to play. Amara Vex is good because I think this was at least true at the time of me starting to play this game. Amara Vex was the first character they introduced you to, I think. So I think I still probably have a good sense of how to play her. I played a little bit of Xyna in my time. Somebody else already picked Amara Vex. We could be the Wookiee. Groz. Look at him. Look at our little Wookiee guy. Jawa Soundcrawler Wars, like Elephant Battle? Yeah. A lot of Halo 3 throwbacks in the chat today. You know what else nobody's ever recreated properly? Fucking Rocket Race. Where is the Rocket Race clone? Okay, hold on. Hold on, chat. I got clubs. I got a charge. I got a boulder throw. Boulder's the ultimate. Okay. A is my recall. ZL is my charge. R throws up like a big thing in front of me. Oh my god. That's a turret. I gotta get in here. It's my job as the tank. Create space. Your #1 job as a tank and a hero shooter, create space. You can do that any number of ways. You can do it by soaking a bunch of damage. You can do it by charging in. Whatever the case may be, your goal is to create space. Oh, you're lucky you went unstoppable. I had you dead to rights. I had you! Shooting other tank shields? I mean, that's a way to create space. When you get down to it.
Time for some fire support.
Legitimately a way to create space is to shoot down the shields. These turrets are really something. Dead. Where are they getting lit up from? I'm getting lit up by a turret behind me, I think.
That was exhilarating.
I was smashing A. There should be a 2-second window when you spawn where my button presses don't count, because any gamer worth their salt is just chain smashing a button. Right? It's healed up. Boulder's going out. Boulder didn't hit anybody. Great ult, Mike. You gotta die. There we go. We got her. We got her, chat. Alright. I'm kind of feeling the Wookiee a little bit. Yeah, I see the low battery warning. What I'll do is I'll go get my controller, and while I get my controller, I'll, uh-oh. When I go get my controller, I'll also plug my Joy-Cons in, because I don't know if the pairing is going to work, necessarily. Got him. Team, are we feeling the Wookiee? I think we're feeling the Wookiee a little bit. Oh. We get out of there. I don't have speed. I'm getting flamethrowered. Although, you know what? Aaron Tall burning his almost his entire ult on me. Actually pretty good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, little Mandalorian. Yeah, he's got a little bit of a Reinhardt vibe. I can feel that. You got a Switch? I know you have a Switch. We've talked about it before. In this chat. I also just know you have a Switch. That I think you still have. Just, play some Star Wars Hunters, why not? You know? Just a fun, silly little game. When I was on the cruise, I'd rip a match, in the bathroom. Sometimes. Because they're pretty fast. Like 5-minute matches. Have you played any Rivals? No, you're playing a lot of Overwatch, but have you tried Rivals? You should try that game if you haven't played Rivals. The game's good. We're pretty close to unlocking G3DI. Yeah, I think you gotta find a hero that you vibe with in Rivals, even more so than in Overwatch, in my opinion. All the heroes play pretty differently. But I could see that. It's a valid critique if the third person isn't your speed, right? Sometimes it's not. I'm trying to go complete these quests because I think 30 ranked matches. Look at me. I'm an expert. In the Bronzium 1 leaderboard, I'm 63rd. It happens. Yeah, sometimes the game just doesn't grab you, right? So this Hunter's Path thing on the left. This is how we unlock. You unlock these characters in order. I'm in the middle of unlocking G3DI. Collect hunter tokens to unlock this hunter. Now, it says play matches to collect hunter tokens. Which character in this game is the most bow-coded? Oh god. The most bow-coded. Probably these little... I haven't seen a lot of this Pillbush guy. Pillbush definitely has bow eyes. I kind of gut check say it's the 2 Jawa. To be honest. Cute. Kind of a stinker sometimes. That sounds like my dog. In all games? I don't know. That's too broad of a question. I'd have to really think about that one, I think. My dog's just my dog. I should have charged the Joy-Cons. Oops. Alas. League of Legends, most bow-coded League of Legends champion. Hard. Can we Wookiee it up again? Let's do another Wookiee match. I want to get different. Have I not been recording this whole time? Oh, I haven't been getting any B-roll chat. We gotta start recording now. Oops. That one's on me. Tough one. I gotta get footage of a few different characters at least. For when we talk about good old Star Wars hunters. Look, I know this is not noble of me, but you see an AFK person. we're gonna kill him, you know? Look at these people move as a group. Utter nonsense. Oh, you're done. Ow, I got stun grenaded? Ha! Ha! That's exactly what it was. I was warming up to make sure that we got the best footage we could.
Unbeatable today.
I will kill the AFK person every single time. Uh-oh. It is interesting. One of the things about this hero shooter, though, is that you can't, like, people can't change their characters halfway through, right? So they're, like, you pick Jedi at the start, you're locked in. You pick Wookiee at the start, you're locked in. There's no, like, dynamic swapping. Which I also think is, in many ways, like, kind of, I mean, it's not for more champion-focused games like League of Legends, but generally in a hero shooter, like, just from a tactical perspective, you kind of want
Fire support.
the ability to swap characters and stuff, right? Sometimes something's just not working, and not being able to swap, I feel like, is a huge disservice. Get back here, you little Gundark. Okay, come on, team. We gotta capture some points here. Feel like I'm doing the Lord's work on this Wookiee.
Our flag is flying high.
Where is my team? Got her. She didn't die, though. Hey, that grabbed her, but just, like, doesn't do any damage until you hit the slam. You know what? I at least got us some points.
New location for the control point.
Time for some fire support.
Right back at you.
Thanks for the fight.
Yeah, tell me if this is a cooked opinion or not. I feel like we're not the problem in this game. I feel like we're getting on the point. We're making plays. We're creating space. I would love for one of my teammates who does damage to deal with the guy shooting at me from above.
Longhorns are halfway to victory.
Luckily, it seems like his tracking isn't spectacular, so that's good for me. Ow. I was getting chased quite a bit there. I probably could have done something. I also keep hitting ZL instead of... Or sorry, I keep hitting L instead of ZL on the Joy-Con. I do have Big Boulder move ready to go.
Better luck next time.
The boulder just got trapped. This guy hit a sticker, so now we're gonna kill him. Do not hit a sticker on me. We lost. Oh well. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? We're not talking about the boulder toss. There were so many other huge plays in that game. 9 eliminations for us on Graz there. We got a promotion chance next match, chat. 1 boulder toss. I thought that boulder would make it through. Okay, I maybe incorrectly assumed that the boulder was gonna shoot through. Claim my 20 gems. Thank you for the gems. I think I bought the first arena pass for this game to get Aaron Tall. That sounds right to me. Way back when, in like last year in May, before I knew the game was going to get canceled. Okay, chat, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick, which is a good opportunity to charge the Joy-Cons. And then we'll rotate back in with some more ranked. Try a couple other heroes out. Get some stuff going. 1 second. I'm going to toss these bad boys on here. Don't fall in. What do you think my average bathroom experience is like, Prestige Worldwide? Where I'm falling in the bathroom. I don't fall in. Ridiculous. Okay. I will be right back. I could probably give you guys some... Give you a little music or something. I don't fall in the bathroom, chat. I've never fallen in. Even when the seat is up, I'm not falling into the toilet. Some of y'all need Jesus. We lost our 2 YouTube viewers that were here. And it's because you 2 couldn't keep them entertained in the chat. You just had to keep talking about falling in and shit. Nonsense. Utter nonsense. Okay, let's get back in here. More ranked. I think we have to play ranked to get hunter tokens. And we need hunter tokens so I can play G3DI. Oh, that's kind of you. Thanks for boosting the viewership, Curtis. Download in the App Store. It's actually, here's what I'll say. I think I said this earlier. I think the game looks visually better on phones because the screen is smaller, pixel density is a little different. I think it looks better on phones than on Switch. And because it auto shoots when you just aim, so you don't have to worry about like you only have to press like abilities, but otherwise you're just aiming right thumb, moving left thumb. It actually feels like it plays pretty well. 3 guys hover over Wookiee Man, hey? Okay, I'll play Ehrental. Since we didn't get any recording footage of Ehrental. Because somebody forgot to hit the record button. Not gonna name any names. Excuse me. We'll play some more of this.
You will all bear witness.
See, like, he's got cool little like, so if we just take a second to not play the game and look at his belt instead. Good belt, good pouches, good little shin guards. There's a lot of, like, good custom Mando accessory outfit stuff that you can get out of him. I'm going up to get this sniper. There's a sniper up here. That was a weird lag. That was lag, right? We all agree? Did you... God, he's evasive. Die! Oh, got him. Ooh, nope. Oh! Oops. Big oops on that one. Didn't know there was a ledge. Can't be held responsible. Didn't know there was a ledge. The shield's really annoying. Oh, he's got all his guys. We actually don't want to be around the guys. His guys stay up even when he dies, hey? Wow. Wanted to get down to the health pack and couldn't get down. Oops. We gotta get up and kill this AFK guy. Now he's not AFK. I come up to kill you and you decide you're coming back? Gotta be a bot or something, right? Just the way they're behaving. I wonder if this game has bots. That felt like body behavior to me. Bots get a bad rap in games, but I actually think a lot of the time it's a good idea to have bots. Especially in games that, like, might potentially just die due to lack of interest. Like, some people still want to play that game. Yeah, I don't know what their lobby fill is like. So the thing to keep in mind, right, is that, like, lots of games like this that are specifically mobile-oriented, like, the target demo is not North American, right? You're going, like, Asia, Central Asia, those kinds of things, where phones are the dominant console in a lot of cases. And I don't know what this looks like over there. There's not a lot of phone options for Star Wars, right? So, like, maybe this is popular over there in a world where there just aren't a ton of... I got hit by a boulder, I think? There aren't a ton of other options to get your Star Wars fix. If your phone is the only thing you have. Because they keep canceling Star Wars phone games. Unless you buy, like, the KOTOR remake or something like that. Getting absolutely just chased around. One dead. Two dead. Where's our next point? There. That flamethrower does a lot of work. You do a lot of damage with just that. Get up here. We won. Good work, chat. Seal clap. Real limbs, hey? Not bad. I feel like the amount of time it's taking to get a hero is like so long. Also, what do I even spend credits on? I got 15,000 credits. Can I buy, like, hunters for credits? No, it's all, see, it's all the premium. Oh, down here there's like, okay, down here there's stuff for credits, I guess. Cerulean Warrior. Arena Pass, 5,000 Arena Pass booster. Weird. Okay, I'll buy that. There's no blue milk, there's no hats. So we got that. I guess, but otherwise, like, chips bundles used to obtain mods. I don't even know what that means. We just want use fame grants. Choose a hunter to grant fame to. Can't grant fame to him because we don't have him unlocked. Let's just do Arental. Always can just do Arental. He's very, very little away, like 400 away from another level, I guess, whatever that means. There's just, this is the problem with mobile games, right? There's just a constant deluge of, like, information that you have to try and parse at all times. There's almost never good guidance for it. I don't know. Okay, let's try another one of these ones where it forces you into a character. Let's try medium, maybe, instead of hard. I was playing hard. Maybe medium. Found a match in medium right away. Maybe medium will be different. Got a snap 4 minutes ago of my dog cuddling my wife. I went upstairs to see him when I was on my break, and he had just gone to the dog park. He's a very sleepy little boy. Yeah, I can't select my hunter in this mode. I don't know. I don't get it. I'm sure somebody will fire me a comment in the chat. Or not in the chat, in YouTube when I try and explain my frustration with that, but... Oh, this is C. I honest to God thought we were capping B.
Look on the bright side. Your struggle is over.
Always wonder where that came from.
Utter. I'm gonna go see if I can cap A. On my own as a healer.
Much better.
Nope. Huge mistake. One of the worst mistakes you could possibly make. Ah! Heal the Droidica. You're up, big guy.
Don't worry, you're not alone.
And then killed by my mirror match. Ow.
This one's for you. I got the healing touch.
We're spinning circles around you!
What? Whose voice line was that? Oh my god. Was that the Jedi bot? That was nuts. That sounded like a Flintstones character line read. Unbelievable. What are we doing over here? Oh, I can't heal you, Droidica. They're blocking you. I gotta get out of here. I'm running. I gotta run again.
The light side is unbeatable today.
We're thriving, chat. We're alive and well.
Check this out.
You are squirrely as this character. Ooh. Got force jumped by Reeve. Oh no! I watched it. I watched it bounce back at me too.
Be with you.
Cap A. I feel like I'm probably not the one you want capping A, but that's okay. Let's see if we can save the Droidica. Cannot.
Check this out.
I got the healing touch.
Look on the bright side. Your
What we can do is Poison Cloud / Healing Cloud them into submission. Droidica, please. Begging you. Kill Amara Vex. Classic Droidica maneuver.
This one's for you.
Come on, we gotta kill Groz. Kill Groz!
Don't
Yes.
worry, you're not alone.
There's something weird happened to my aim there. Camera just did a full spin.
The light side is unbeatable today.
Still weird to control on the Switch, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, we do. I'm working on it.
I got the healing touch. I got
What?
I think the way the domination works in this game is that if, it's not like they don't get points, I don't think, for, their single point if we are winning. That was rude. We have to get on a point now, though. Yeah. That's solo bouldered. Not cool to me. Yeah, weird little hero. Fun though. Second time I've gotten her in this bizarro don't choose your character mode. Hunter level up. Wow, rude. Getting a lot of these little gems. We are cranking through arena ranks, at least. Like... I kind of wonder if we just spend the purple gems to unlock the sky. Right? Like, if I look at how long this is taking, I can just pop this. Yeah, exactly. What am I saving them for? You're right. You're so right. Done. We've unlocked G3DI.
Someone call for a Jedi? May the centrifugal force be with you.
Look at this little guy. We love him. Now we have to play him. Yeah, the centrifugal force. What do you have to say? Why are you trying to be mean to J3D1? He's learning. He's trying to be a Jedi. I can't wait to learn the canon explanation for every single one of these characters in anticipation of the video that I have to make about this game. I know some of them. Definitely don't know all of them right now. Oh yeah, Jawa cannon. The little Mon Cal kid that's making the turrets, cannon. Amara Vex, super cannon. She's in the Crimson Dawn comic series that I actually just read on Marvel Unlimited a couple months ago. Really good. Moncal versus Torb 1v1. Moncal,
The
probably.
Force just got a lot closer to you.
Both lose to Engineer in Team Fortress 2. So. Okay, R is like a force push. ZL is my block, I think.
I need all my parts.
No force jump.
The light side is unbeatable today.
Ow. Okay, that reflect kind of worked. I did kill the one Sith lady. So that's something. I kind of want to land one of these force. I can't tell if it's a push or a pull. Let's go. I double tapped to jump there.
I always get my mark.
I think I'm very dead. There were actually a lot of them over there. And I did let her just free shoot me as I zip lined across, which is not the best tactical strategy. Did we pick? Okay, that didn't do anything.
My circuits are surging.
Got her.
Reinforcements have arrived. Could be slipping away from the gun dogs.
Time for some fireworks.
Bits fly off all Jedi, right?
Missed every force grab I've tried so far. That's okay. We almost have the ultimate to be able to do the... Oh my god! I know what character is doing those voice lines. That droidica is piloted. I forgot. It's not a real droid. There's somebody driving this thing. There's a guy. You can see him right now. That's what it was. There's a tiny little Ugnaught driving the droid.
I need all my parts.
That's a force pull, it turns out. I force pulled and I think he hit his ult, which makes him do the boom boom.
A momentary setback.
Oops. Oops. We're learning a new character. We can't be expected to know every little nuance, every little thing about the character. Bo is sleeping. He's tuckered out. Re-elimination, 6 deaths. Bad luck. Bad luck for Holocron Hoard on that one. That's okay. That's okay. We go again. Let's do... We didn't do hot ball that time. Let's do hot ball. I just don't know what this grandstand mode is, like... Can we find that out, maybe? I'm gonna queue up for hot ball, and I'm gonna rip a Google. Grandstand mode Star Wars Hunters. Grandstand mode, only 2 people can choose a character. The other 2 are randomly assigned, and the other team is entirely bots. So, we just learned a lot about that mode. A bot match mode that also forces like a balanced team comp. We just keep getting strategically selected to not be the people choosing their characters, it turns out.
Someone call for a Jedi?
Makes sense. Also makes sense why it's like giving us Skora as an example consistently, because the game's like, well, you need a support character on this team. And this is the only one you have, Mike. So, buckle up. I'm going across. I almost got her. I almost killed her while she was shooting at me the entire time I ziplined over there. Powerful energy. We do need to get the oddball. Okay. I don't trust K2SO looking MFer over here. Got 2 giant shields for arms. That can't be fair. Got him. Ha. We do still unfortunately have to get the oddball. Where's the ball? Oh, you gotta throw it in. It's not oddball. It's soccer. Is this a Star Wars version of a hero shooter? Yes, it is. This is Star Wars Hunters. This is the hero shooter that came out for Android, iOS, and Switch in May of last year, and just like a week or 2 ago was announced to be getting shut down August 1st. You cannot play this game after August 1st of this year. So we have to take our opportunity with this project to play it while we can before it's gone. It's very basic. I do still think it's kind of fun, all told. But it is a very basic game. I need a health pack bad. Need a health pack. What I have? Flames. They, I was saying this earlier in the stream, but the unfortunate thing for Star Wars Hunters is that, like, so, had a little bit of a weird development, was made for mobile because when this game started development, it was in development for a long time, EA still had exclusive console rights, so couldn't be made for, like, actual consoles at the time. Finally comes out on mobile, Switch, middling reception, whatever. They announced that they are going to do a PC client beta, which probably would have been fun. I gotta stop walking through that electric field. Probably would have been fun. And that beta was supposed to happen in like February, and then it would have been December last year, right? That Marvel Rivals came out. And I think, not that this game was gonna be able to be what Rivals was if Rivals hadn't come out, but I think that was kind of like probably a nail in the coffin for this game in a lot of respects. Who's playing the PC client of this when you can play Rivals instead? So this guy is squirrely. Get back here. But it's fun for what it is. Oh. I'm getting chased a lot. Not a bad game though, and free. So You know, you got, what, April 1st is 2 days from now. April, May, June, July, August, September. You got 6 months? 5 months? 6 months? Something like that? It does have a weird charm to it. I 100% agree with you. I was also saying I'm a big prop making enthusiast in my spare time. 3D printing, painting stuff, all that stuff, specifically for Star Wars. This game's got a lot of good visual prop models. I have the ball. Chat, it's happening. It's happening. I ziplined backwards. Oops. I dropped the ball when I did that. I got the ball back. Plays. Plays for days. We're in. Ha ha ha! Huge. Huge plays. That zip line backwards towards our own goal, that was a fake out. That was a maneuver to trick them, and it worked. And I will deny any claims to otherwise. You. Mine.
I need all my parts.
This guy seems busted. Being able to have that pull seems nuts. One goes to the Mudhorns, chat. No Gundarks. Yes. Correct. A goofy trick. Very much in line with the theming of our beautiful arena game. Our beautiful canon arena game. 13 eliminations, too? Oh. We are flying. Now, unfortunately, you do get to see sort of the other half of this game, which is the insanely mobile game interface we're about to enter. And we're just going to do our best to sort of ignore this. All of the mess that's on the screen here whenever you try and boot up a mobile game. Although I am going to claim my free little goodies here. A little victory pose. Sick. Yeah. Yeah, this is the problem, right? This is the problem with every mobile game. And I get it. I, for my day job, do a lot of, like, marketing strategy and stuff like that. There's very real reasons why companies model their screens this way. They do work. Still doesn't work on me. Just sort of scares me. Works on a whole subset of other people very effectively, but not your boy. I see that and I just get scared. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. Don't know what needs to be clicked and what can't be clicked. Too much stuff going on. Give me the simple text menu every day of the week. I finished my cola. I feel dehydrated. I feel like I should have more water, but the problem is that water is upstairs. Aside from this little bit of water I have left. And my beautiful pack of sugar-free sodas from Costco is very close to my desk. Immunity achieved? Yeah, exactly. It's especially easy to be immune to the goal of... This is a lawn rink. Wait. The goal of these, because the goal of these is to drive you into spending. Spending paths, right? Spend journeys. But, not gonna happen to me. This game got canceled. It's getting turned off in October. There's no way anybody spends money on this game now, right? The next update that comes out the 15th that has like a new hero in it is just free for everyone, they said. And then they just continue to run their ranked seasons until the game ends. One thing I'll say too, if you don't have a Switch, I've said this a few times on this stream, this game looks better on mobile than it does on the Switch. I'm playing it on the Switch because it's way easier for me to capture the gameplay footage that way. But, should we play a different character? Let's do one more as J3DI. We just got this hero unlocked. And then I'll go play some Aaron Tall. Way easier for me to capture footage on the Switch, but game looks better on mobile. Pretty easy to play on mobile too. It has like auto shoot stuff built in, so you're not like hitting a button to shoot your gun or to do your attack by default. It just kind of auto attacks based on what range you're at, as long as you're aimed over the person, which really helps the mobile play. Okay, relax. You can't shoot me. I'm a Jedi. I don't have a ranged weapon. You have to fight me in close combat. No. I don't have a lot to do. Not a lot of push away mechanic. Ooh, I missed. No push away, no dodge. You're up here now. Got one at least. Okay. Chat, this is the perfect plan. They can't see us. No! Okay, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Good as new.
I will not be killed by environmental hazards while I'm on stream. I will be killed by somebody behind me, it turns out. Oh, that guy fully healed. Let's go get a health pack. I couldn't tell if the green Wookiee was a skin or if he was just hitting his health ability, his like health regen. That was bad aim.
Big fly of all Jedi, right?
Ultimate ability. Have I clicked his ult once in a game since we unlocked him? I don't think I've used it. We can go see what it looks like. Over here. Is this just a flat of limbs game? It is. Oh, I got charged. I think somebody on my team just tried to heal me. I need the health back. I hit my ultimate, immediately killed by what I have to assume was... That character's name is Chaos, it turns out. The K2SO's ultimate got me. Because he's got like a little gun that comes up over his shield.
I need all my parts.
Okay, enough. Enough! Stop running away.
The light side is unbeatable today.
I always get my mark.
I thought I got him there. Oh, he died.
Our flag is flying high. Be gone.
Stop running away.
All Jedi, right?
Mascot.
Good as new.
Using the train big style. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought that was gonna pull her off the edge. I thought I performed a sick maneuver. That's too bad. I have itchy nose syndrome. I wonder if you can pull an enemy into the train's path at the right time. Neffy, so glad you asked. We're gonna try that for sure. You know when your nose gets itchy right on the edge of the nostril? That's what's happening to me. Huge pain right now. I'm trying to game. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. You're so right about this. Right now. Oh, I didn't get one, I don't think, in time. That's okay. Oh, the game's over. Darn. We'll keep that one on lock. That's a good plan. I think that could have worked if I had had my timing better. You gotta try. Would have been sick. So I finished Jedi Academy off stream this week. Now that I'm back from vacation, this is just reminding me of this. And I don't know what happened to me over the course of vacation, but I came back, and in Jedi Academy, I am getting all kinds of weird force kills now. I was doing one of the like 3rd round short level missions. I have a clip of it. I did like a force blast as soon as I opened the level to push a door open. Huge boulder gets pushed out of the way, instantly clips a guy in the head. Wilhelm scream, dead. 2 seconds later in the level, like 2 bad Jedi jumping up, force speed, so I got slow motion, turn, force push, both off the level. The stuff you can do in Jedi Academy with force abilities and like the story mode in that game is absolutely nutty. Truly a great little game. Let's do ranked. Let's play some Aaron Tall. I'm ready to play a guy that's shooting again. T3 Rift. That's the map. That's the map. I knew you would know. That's why I brought it up, Neffy. I knew you would know specifically what I was talking about. An endless stream of Jedi Knight knowledge. I grabbed a sugar-free grape soda. Zevia. I don't remember. I think I told my wife I was going to stream another hour, but I think she's just working out. When my wife works night shifts, she's a nurse. When she works night shifts, I try to like work my time around what she's doing so that I can see her. Don't just go the whole day, you know, not seeing her. Which can sometimes be hard on stream day, but I think it's worked out okay today. We'll play Aaron Tall. This one's not bad. Some of these Zevias are a little weird. The colas in particular, I find, are not... Low battery, yeah, I get it. These colas are a little weird. I don't think they really taste like cola. The grape one tastes like grape. That one's... They got fake grape in there, for sure. Strong will to work as a nurse? Yeah, much stronger will than I do. That's for sure. Oh, somebody's up here. Where are you? Gotcha. Ooh, uh-oh. We're off the edge. We got a lot more movement now on Aaron Tall than we did on J3. J3 pretty limited in the movement department. Don't! Look! That could happen to anyone. It's very common. It's more common than you think. A lot of Mandalorians have issues with their jetpacks. It's a learning op. There we go. Dead. We need to get him another point desperately, though. This isn't like Call of Duty domination. We actually don't get any points unless you're holding the majority of points, and then you get like a bonus for being dominating. So... dominating? For just dominating, Michael? That's how English works. So we gotta capture our point again. Boom. Get back here. Perfect. Oh, grab the grapple hook. Didn't expect that. I think I can actually just drop, right? Yes. Getting shot from somewhere. Stuck? I got stuck on a railing? That's okay. Yeah, I think this game's fun. I worry sometimes in my videos, specifically in my scripted reviews, that I'm gonna come across as a guy that can't speak critically of games, because I always try to talk about the fun I'm having. It's mostly just because I try to be positive a lot of the time. But I actually think this game's pretty fun. This isn't like Flight of the Falcon, where like, I was kind of coping with Flight of the Falcon. I was like, there's something here, there's always something I can like in even the worst media. Where'd you go? And especially if you're like okay, let's say you're a Switch owner, right? You're somebody that only has a Switch as a console. You're either a kid whose parents bought it or something. Like, you can do a lot worse than playing this game. If you were a Switch owner and you were like, God, I wish I could play Overwatch, but I just, like, I have a Switch. Actually, Overwatch might be on the Switch. This might be a moot point. This guy won't die. Get back here. Other than the fact that the Joy-Cons are absolutely miserable to aim with, I'm learning. You can do a lot worse. I feel like I danced to that guy a little bit. That's what I thought. I thought it was on Switch. We have to get another point ASAP. We're gonna lose. Yep. Damn. To be honest, I think I'd rather see reviews to see what feels fun in a game, since usually that's why you end up playing games, despite the other shortcomings. Yeah, that's exactly how I think about it. Sometimes there's stuff that's just like so not fun that you have to talk about it, but most of the time, like, my thought on why you seek out a review. Generally speaking, if you're seeking out a review, you're looking for it because you want, on some level, you want to buy the game. Sometimes you might be looking for it because you genuinely have no idea what's going on and want to hear somebody talk about it. But generally speaking, you're watching a review because it has crossed your mind, maybe I'll buy that game. And so, probably one of the key pieces of information is like, how much fun could I have playing this game, hypothetically, right? Not, here are all the things that are wrong with the game, or here are all the things the game is. That's a big problem with reviews in general, I find lately, is you get into a lot of talk about what a game isn't, or what a game could be, comparing it to other stuff, versus just talking about what the game actually is. Which is definitely a trap I can fall into, even talking about something like this game. But, I do think it's fun. I do think it's fun to play. For the short time we have it, right? You gotta, now it's even more fun, because now it's like, soon it's gonna be gone. You won't be able to play it anymore. The fate of all Star Wars mobile games. There's only one Star Wars mobile game that's canceled that you can still play, because there's a underground, I probably shouldn't talk about this. They would actually probably hate that I'm talking about this. There's an underground secret private server community for one of the canceled Star Wars mobile games. I won't say which one, but I wormed my way into it as a result of trying to play it for Holocron Hoard. But the rest of them, just gonna get canceled. A lot of games, that game list I think has 148 games on it, and there's probably at least 10 that are no longer playable because they were mobile games. They can't be downloaded anymore, or can be downloaded as like an APK for Android, but the servers aren't up anymore, so there's nothing to connect to. Stuff like that. The great thing about this game is that this game is technically canon, and they can just play off the cancellation of this game as the ratings weren't good enough in universe on the old holonet, you know? So they canceled the arena. I don't know what it's called in canon. I should look up the canon name for... I just tried to grappling hook that guy and then realized I'm not playing that character anymore. I got this? Hell yeah. Oh, getting shot from somewhere. Where's that coming from? That's not a ledge I can jump to. Oh, they're like sniping. This is a huge problem. We got the health pack. My restream chat. I now use a thing called Restream. I've used it for the last little bit since I started this project so I could stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Now also using it for chat. Because it lets me show... There haven't been any YouTube chatters today, But the other time there were, and I felt bad that their chat didn't show on screen. Now their chat will show on screen if they chat. And they just announced me, or they just announced for me in my window that there are 100 messages today in chat, which is cool. Thanks for messaging, everyone. One sec, let me whip a couple kills here real quick, and then I'll read what's in that chat right now. There's an objective happening too right now. Absolutely no shot do I know what it is. Got it. A Hars card collector. Do you count that as a game? Oh, Star Wars card trader. Yeah. Yes, I do. That is on my list of games that I have to play. It's like the top Star Wars card trader digital one, right? You know what's funny is I remember you and I talking about that game like maybe a decade ago, I feel like. Yes, exactly. It was crazy. When I read the name of that, I was like, oh yeah, that's like a whole game. It was in uni. Yeah, I remember that for sure. One sec, I gotta scroll, I missed. If it's canon, what year is it in? That's a great question. I don't know the name, or I don't know the answer to that offhand, but you know what? This is the kind of chat where we go and we look and we find out. Wow, scrolling. Reddit post 2 months ago. I'm very concerned with the future of this game. The future of Star Wars Hunters. 2 months ago, poster, you were right to say it. Star Wars Hunters Wikipedia, I want. We'll find it. We're ranking up. I said at the start of this chat when I was reading the join, or like the boot up announcements, there's a funny alternate reality where I make it my goal to be at the top of the Star Wars Hunters leaderboard when it gets turned off. Ranked. I want to do another Aaron Tall game. Then I'll do a Wookiee game. Maybe change up the heroes a couple more. Play for a little bit longer and then maybe call it there. God, is there a site worse than fandom? I don't think there is. The game takes place in 9 ABY. There you go. My whole computer froze for a second, but that's the answer. 9 ABY. I didn't pick a character because I was distracted. Pazak, super fun to play. Love Pazak. Very good. There's actually a really good online version of Pazak that you can play against computers, or I believe against other people as well. That's very, very fun. It's browser based. If you just like playing Pazak, you can whip that. But you can definitely very easily play it with 2 standard decks of cards. There's actually, so Sabak, obviously, also in the Star Wars universe. There's lots of different versions. The kind of standard version of Sabak that you can buy. I'm actually sorry, I'm getting distracted as I think, because I can show you the deck after this match. I'll grab it off my shelf. The standard version of Sabak that you can buy is pretty complicated from like a hands and rules perspective, but in Star Wars Outlaws, they introduced a new version of Sabak that's called, I can't remember, because like there's Corelli, there's a bunch of different variants of Sabak across the Star Wars galaxy. Cannot remember the name of the variant in Outlaws now for the life of me, but they introduced a new one that's super, super easy to play. You only have 2 cards in your hand. It's kind of like blackjack. And you can either draw off the like face down decks, or you can draw off the discard pile, and you're just trying to get as close to 0 as you can with like a red card and a yellow card. That one's very, very easy to learn. Very fun to play. And there's actually a good community for playing that one digitally as well. People have built that in Unity and made an app for it and stuff, and you can play against people there. I'll show you the deck after, but it's really good. When I play Outlaws for this, I'm looking forward to it. Would not be what it is without Pazak, but yeah, it's super worth checking out. Very cool. I 3D printed a bunch of the chips actually for that. I played Outlaws kind of in like December of last year, and then when my wife and I went to go visit my family for Christmas, my stepfather's a big Star Wars guy. Really likes Star Wars, so we actually took all of the chips and tokens and stuff that I 3D printed, and we played a bunch of that sabacc with them there, and it was really fun. Even for like my sister, who is not a Star Wars person, stuff like that. I hate this character. I don't know what I'm doing with the Stormtrooper. I have a shield. I've got like a little push the maneuver I can do with ZL. I've got a melee here, but in general, I just don't feel like I know what I'm doing.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Did get a kill though. Pazak roguelike? Yeah, now we're talking. Oh, uh-oh. This guy just didn't know I was here, I guess? That was really interesting. Is there a Star Wars roguelike? The answer is no. I'm just trying to think about if there are any modes in any other games, any other Star Wars games that I would consider to use roguelike elements. Pazak-tro? Yeah, exactly. Get the Balatro going, but with just trying to do Pazak. We'll look at the browser-based Pazak in a second, maybe. We'll take a brief reprieve from... Wow, I did not think I was going to make that jump. We'll take a brief reprieve from Outlaws, or not Outlaws, Hunters to play that. Not to play it even, just to maybe look at it. We'll play one game. This guy just soaks bullets. I honestly, at this point, my goal in this game is just to stay alive, so I don't throw the game for my team. Oh! Speak of the devil. We got Wookieed. Okay, here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. One sec. I moved over here. Then I got my box of things. Oh, it's right here. Okay, so. Do I have... What? Okay. Here we go. You're gonna get the 10-second education. This is the Hasbro Sabacc deck. You can buy in Galaxy's Edge, or you can buy online. Comes with your massive, huge deck of cards, all your mini Sabacc things. Also comes with instructions on how to play Sabacc. Additionally, someone online has made a version of like Solitaire that uses Sabacc cards, so you can play one player, which is actually pretty good from a rules perspective. Switch to show the camera larger. I can do that. I don't know if the... Hold on. Uno momento, my little pimentos. That's sort of a frozen me. Give me 1 second. There. Okay. Just made me spill my dice everywhere. Pazak deck. All your many cards. Galaxy's Edge. I think I got mine off Amazon. because I hadn't been to Galaxy's Edge at that point. All your rules for playing like standard Corellian Spike Sabacc are included with that. Also a good solitaire version. It was an intense stare. There's a lot of weird stuff with my camera and OBS lately. It's like I basically have to do a reset up every time I stream, which is super annoying. But so that's like deck number 1. You just go buy that. That's the official Disney licensed one. There's a much smaller deck. I got mine from a place called Hyperspace Props that makes a ton of really high quality, like little Star Wars stuff from a prop perspective. So things like credits or decks. But in this deck, there's just 2 colors of cards. Blue. It's doing an autofocus thing. Blue and red. You always have one in this version of Sabacc. You always have 1 card of each color. I think in the game it's green and yellow, maybe. Don't remember. And you're just trying to get basically a pair. And you want to have the lowest pair you possibly can. There's a Psylop, which is like functionally a Joker. If you have 2 of those, that's the best hand you can have. What you do is you have these tokens, these little guys. And on your turn, if you want to, you have like 6 of them or something, depending on the game you play. On your turn, if you want to do anything, you have to put 1 of these in, no matter what. And so it's like you basically like spend a life. It's not, these aren't really like bets, they're just like lives, for lack of a better term. So you want to draw a new card? Fine, but you got to spend 1 of these. So you're basically spending these, trying to figure out how you can get the lowest pair at the table. And then you have a second set of 3 things called like shift tokens that are basically like activated ability cards. So for example, let's say we go through like 3 hands. I put 3 of these in, trying to take a new card every time. Those are gone at the end of the game, or at the end of the round, unless I win. But with this, it's got like 2 little tokens on it. I can pull 2 of them back. So you're kind of playing this game of like, you have these little 1-use tokens, you have 3 of them, and you're just kind of play like, you play 3 or 4 rounds of blackjack basically, but just trying to get a pair. Which is way simpler than any of the other card games. Super easy to learn to play. And really fun to teach other people too. So shout out Hyperspace Props. And they got a website called Outer Rim Sabacc League, where you can learn how to play that. They've got videos and stuff. It's really cool. Unsolicited surprise prompt. 1 sec, though. Let's take a brief reprieve from Star Wars Hunters. See if I can remember where to play online Pazak. Oh yeah, this is the one, for sure. What do I want to do here? I want to make a browser window. It's a lot of fun if you play board games and stuff with people. It's a really, really easy game to teach people. And they sell, like, I have a 3D printer, so I just 3D printed these tokens or whatever, but they sell tokens and stuff like that as well. You don't even need the real tokens. You could use coins or poker chips or whatever you needed. That is not what I wanted to do. Remove that. Need a window capture, chat. Call it Pazak. We'll play exactly 1 game of Pazak. You can see how bad I am at it. You can see all my tabs open now, too. That's fun. Let's actually just zoink that down. Good enough for me. Okay, we'll play 1 game of Pazak. We're here. It even has a how to play. That's nice. I'm not going to click that. I think I remember how to play Pazak. It's got a leaderboard for it. You might not actually be able to play against other people now that I think about it. You might just have to play against computers. We got 13. We can go up again. We got room. You trying to get 20 or 21? 20, I think, right? I think it's 20. It is 21? I think it's 20. I think you tricked me. You did trick me! Neffy! You sabotaged me. I forgive you. It's okay. That's to lull the computer into a false sense of security. 17, we hit it, we rip a +3. Boom. Roasted. $13, 15, 22. -6 is a big one. I think we do it. Tough one. That's it, we lose. Okay. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. We got time. There's many rounds to go. Oh, easy. All tied up at fun, the fun. God, I'm nervous. I gotta be honest with you, I'm nervous about this one. I don't know. 17's a tough stand. Yeah, they got a lot of cards. But they're like, they win. They get their best of 3 here is the problem. I'm gonna do it. Set is tied. Genius move. Big brain play. And now we're very strictly at the whim of the cards at this point. And I have to go. Easy. Easy game. Easy game. Yep, that was huge. Huge draw. Easy as pie. Oh. There's, when I do KOTOR, I want to, I'll have a separate little video that's for Pazak. Because I think that's a fun video in and of its own. This is maybe like a month or so ago, I just booted up Knights of the Republic randomly on my Series S. I think I just played like a bunch of Pazak in the Terrace upper cantina for a while. And they give you a garbage deck to start in that game too. So it was like, they were not good games. I think I burned through all the credits I had in the save and then just force closed it, but... Excuse me. What is the name of the... I got a hyperspace... Rock. I want to remember the name of the version of Sabak that's in Outlaws. I think it's Coruscant Shift, maybe? See if the page loads. Yeah, thanks for dropping in. It was really fun to have you here. Appreciate it. We'll get a multiplayer Jedi Academy stream going here pretty quick soon too. Sometime in the next few weeks. So then you'll be in your element knowledge-wise. But I appreciate you stopping in and chatting. Have a good rest of the stream. I guess you have a good rest of the sleep. I'll have a good rest of the stream. Kessel Sabak. That's what it was called.
You will all be witnesses.
Kessel Sabak.
So many control points, so
Okay,
little
we're back. My dog opened my door and came to say hi and then just walked away from me. I think that means my wife is probably working out right now. Oh. An AFK person here, that's not ideal.
Compliments of Clan Tall.
Out of here. We grab ourselves a heal. We get shot by a rocket? Dude, go away.
Clan Tall sends their regards. Our skills are grouping.
Okay. Try not to brag, chat, but that went pretty well. I thought I was dead. Thought I was very dead.
Centrifugal force be with you.
There'd be, guys, I was capping this point. How did we lose it?
Nothing but ash.
We're in. Pro gaming's a bit of a stretch, but we're making it happen.
Time for some fireworks.
You did waste. I'm getting You can't head glitch in Star Wars Hunters. You gotta log off. You did dominate me at Pokemon Puzzle League on Extra Life. That was unfortunate for me for sure.
My skills are grouping.
I still think my performance isn't bad in those scenarios. I thought I did good, all things considered. Weird. I wonder why that counted as an elimination. I wonder if it registered the damage or something early. I should have dashed backwards.
I always get my mark.
I like took rounds off you in Pokemon Puzzle League. Where is this hubris coming from? Huh? Not many rounds. Very few rounds, but I didn't take rounds.
Centrifugal force be with you. Victory for the right.
Got him.
May the centrifugal force be with you.
Glickin. I don't know. There's something about the name Glickin that's not... I don't think the character should be named that. I think they should have made a different name.
For Clan Tall.
Well, I got no health left.
The force favors me always.
Yeah, I remember the absolute devastating loss I took on the 2-0. That was a tough time for me and for my ego.
Mudhorns are halfway to victory.
Gundorf need to find another gear.
I gotta stop double tapping B. Hey, buddy.
Time for some fireworks.
Ooh, big stretch. How you doing out there? Are you chewing away? Thanks for... Okay, thanks. Whoever did that, that was a sick play. I don't even think I'm that good at Tetris, to be honest. I do like playing Tetris, though.
Nothing but ash.
I'm a fan of Tetris, at least.
Time for some fireworks.
Team Gundorf with the victory.
I didn't even use my ult there.
And it's the Gundorf.
I had it the whole time, didn't use it. I'm gonna hit the record reset button real quick. Probably got a couple more in me. A couple more in me and then call it, I think. It's been going for, yeah, like 2.5 hours under our belt. That's a good, that feels like a sufficient stream for Star Wars Hunters, you know? I think next week I'm gonna do Republic Commando. They just had that game just celebrated its 20th birthday. That's really something for that game. So that'll be a fun one. I need to think about how much I want to weigh the multiplayer experience in Outcast and Academy for their pre-records, because I can do the pre-records for both of them right now. I just haven't experienced the multiplayer at all. And so it's tough for me to know, like, is it fair of me to write the script? I'll give you a little inside baseball though, chatters that are in this right now. Right now I think I'm leaning Outcast is better than Academy. I don't even think we don't have a tank. I will be a tank. I don't even think Outcast has necessarily a good story. I actually think it's kind of a weak story overall. But it's better than Academy for sure. By a lot, just like a lot more cohesive experience. Academy's doing cool stuff, and sorry, my dog just trapped himself in my office with me, which is gonna really confuse him.
Go get that trophy, squad!
There you go. Okay. Like getting to make your own guy and stuff in Academy and all the lightsaber styles, all the combat stuff, it's all really meaningful upgrades, but the story is just like way more nothing. Got her. Your squad has trophy. Oh, it's a droid. This is oddball. I have died. Oh, I'm not dead. We're healing. Yep, this is oddball. I'm carrying trophy around. Okay, that didn't work, but I didn't die. Huge win on that part. Not a huge win on throwing my heal on cooldown every single time I spawn as this guy.
This one is mine.
Healing up, healing up, healing up.
Whoa, we're talking wipeout!
Train's probably coming now. Yeah. I think I gotta get a handle on the like train timing now. Otter. I took a big headshot there. That's tough. I do have an ult. Dead. J3, if you just close in on him, like there's nothing he can really do. Especially if you're melee. He doesn't have like a good melee dodge tool. Need my heal back. Healing. Okay, we're caught up now. We're thriving.
This one is mine.
That guy was trying to get up here, they just walked himself into the jumper. That's tough. I feel like I shouldn't be able to go toe to toe. Thanks for hanging out, man. Have a good rest of the day, eh? I will have fun with my last few games here as Mr. Wookie Man. We won. There you go. Good win. Solid victory, we'll say. I think I am having fun playing this game. I'll say that. I don't think it's necessarily good. I understand the reasons why it was canceled. The many reasons. But, I'm having fun. Like, if I think about... the rankings for games that we've done so far, right? Jedi Outcast and Jedi Academy, those are two games that are not on the list yet, because we haven't ranked them. But so if I think about Dark Forces 2, Mysteries of the Sith, Dark Forces, Jedi Power Battles, and Flight of the Falcon, like, this is probably not as good as Dark Forces, but it's certainly better than Power Battles and Flight of the Falcon. I don't even think it's super close. So, cool for middle of the pack. Good for this game. Hopefully people will get to experience it before it's turned off. Yeah, that not a high bar for sure. Okay, 2 tanks. I'll play Aaron. Definitely not a high bar, but a bar nonetheless. Thank you, suspicious user. Hit him with a ban. There we go.
Justice will be served.
Nothing like a game of Power Patrol to get this circus in overdrive.
Alright, this is probably our last game, chat. Maybe do one more after this. We'll see how fast this goes, or how this one goes, but... won't be the last game for me. I'll probably play some more of this, just to make sure I get all the footage that I want, but,
Imperial might on this.
Last Hunter's on stream for now, at least. Not to say we won't come back to it, you know, at some point.
I always get my mark.
Can I convince 3 people to download this game and make a stack? That's sort of the question on everyone's mind. Can we get a 4-person Star Wars Hunters stack? Just kidding. I don't think my friends would have fun playing this game. There's some games where I have to trick some people into playing some games with me. Like when I trick my good friend John into playing Galactic Battlegrounds. The Age of Empires clone that was Star Wars. Before Empire at War. Is that a Teemo 1-for-1? It was. We are destroying this team.
Come on, Gundam!
Kind of embarrassing. Jetpack into a wall. Embarrassing for the other team, really.
You have been judged unworthy.
I actually fell there, which isn't what I expected.
Fire of justice. Nothing but ash.
Sun happens so scared. Come on, Mud Boy.
Damn. That doesn't matter. You're playing World of Warcraft. Not World of Warcraft. Warcraft 3. Not World of Warcraft. I play World of Warcraft. You play Warcraft 3. That's an RTS. That means you love them. I think a few weeks ago when you looked at the screenshot of the game, if I recall correctly, almost verbatim your words were, "This looks like dog shit." Which is probably true. I haven't played it in a long time. Okay, we'll do one more. I'm having fun. But I got other stuff I gotta do today, chat. Like other stuff I need to do in my house so that tonight I can just play XCOM all night. Which is sort of my plan. All right. I'll buy it for you. You won't even have a... There's not even a barrier to entry for you. Go play Jedi for the last guy. It's like $4 or something, I think. I might actually own multiple copies of it on... GOG. I think I own a copy of it in GOG, and I think I own a copy of it in Steam somehow.
Very excited to see some dynamic control.
Doesn't get more dynamic than this.
The action today is sponsored by the new docu-series, Remembering Ultron. Take notes, stand-up comics. It will always be.
Time to pick up the pieces.
Oh, I didn't get him? I kind of thought I was going to. Hey, Bo. Hi. Thanks for coming to say hi. I'll be out in 1 minute, buddy.
The light side is unbeatable today.
I think my dog walked into my office, farted, and walked out.
I've got the healing touch. All in the pursuit of
My circuits are surging.
Wow. That was a bad one.
Go find that new control point, son.
That's insane. Not the gift I want. I'll tell you that.
My parts. The force favors me always. Told you I'd get you.
Heal. We gotta go capture this point. Is that it? Yeah. So I gotta find my way over there. Are they on the point, do we think? Ow. That hurt big time. The big problem for Bo today is that he got a significant amount of treats yesterday as a result of his birthday.
Control point is somewhere new.
Why do I keep doing that? Significant amount of treats as part of his birthday. So, he's having a real bathroom moment today, let's say. It's a kind way to put it. Is this just literally below us?
May the centrifugal force be with you.
I've got the healing touch.
I just went off, chat. That was nuts. Okay, that's good.
I need all my parts. This one is the light side is unbeatable today.
The patrol warned to switch location.
It's not personal.
Mudhorns are halfway to victory.
Mine.
My gear.
The grab is fun. Little roadhog hook.
I've got that healing.
Oh, interesting. It seems like there's maybe an upper limit on how many bullets you can absorb with his left trigger before he... Oh, it's probably the bar underneath, eh?
Better luck next time.
Or his hand hurts. He had a little hurt hand. Hi!
That puts the dynamic in dynamic control.
Don't worry, you're not alone.
Followed that guy out of spawn. That was pretty rude.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Big fly of all Jedi, right? The Force favors me always.
Who's gonna come out on top?
Mudhorns need to turn this around now.
Good as new. This way.
Our flag is flying high.
Your defeat was a work of art.
Couldn't get him.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Oh, my dog's sleepy. Nice. Sleepy, grumpy, tough to say. Sorry, buddy. Maybe sleepy was the wrong word.
Time to pick up the pieces.
This one goes to the Gundars.
We did win, though,
Gun guards,
which is a great way to go out. Go out on a W. We had a lot of W's today in this game, actually. Definitely more. I bet we can go look. I bet we can look at our track record before we leave. $17 eliminations. Yeah, huge. Huge game. Oh my god, look at all the things we get to claim here. Wow. I feel like we're ripping through that arena pass. $43 we're at. When we started today's session, we were at level 3 in the arena pass. We cruised. Oh, there are like mods you can use on characters to change abilities. That's what that one just was. There's something for Sentinel there that was like 60% cooldown reduction or something. That seems nuts. That's the kind of stuff that you probably don't want to have in your game, to be honest. There we go. Okay. That's all that. Can we see? Lots of fame. Just like the most pop-ups you've ever seen. This is the problem with these mobile games. Is not the only problem, but among them. Is like, I have to try and keep track of all the things you expect me to click. Thank you. Boom, roasted. Okay, can I see what our record was today? Probably. Got to. Match history. Perfect. Victory. We can go just find games that were not today. These are all today. Yeah, this is the first game I played today. Because I was confused why it didn't let me pick my gifts. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 total. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 losses. So 12 and 19. That's not bad. Played a decent mix of a few people here. Call that a successful session, chat. Thank you all so much for watching today. It's been a wonderful 3 hours with everybody. Star Wars Hunters, available on Android, iOS, and Nintendo Switch for the next April, May, June, July, August, September. 6 months. Before it goes away forever. So play it while you can, I guess. It is actually fun, despite there are many, many misgivings, but the core game is fun to play. So if you like hero shooters and you like Star Wars and you're bored and want one on your phone for, I don't know, when you're somewhere where you don't have access to a good hero shooter, not a bad play. Not a bad one to play. It'll be cool. We got a new pre-recorded video coming this week. I don't know if it's going to be Star Wars Hunters or if it's going to be Jedi Outcast. It'll be one of those two, probably. Got a couple shorts coming up. And then next week we'll be back with either multiplayer in Academy and Outcast or Republic Commando. To either round off our Jedi Knight series or to celebrate Republic Commando's just recently passed 20th anniversary. That'll be a lot of fun. But until then, peace.